welcome to my project pan update number 2. So I'm going to start with my empties. So I have a few this month. So the first empty, this is an empty I actually really wasn't expecting. So it's the Be Lovely hand cream. I absolutely love this hand cream and it really reminded me to keep using hand cream because I actually started getting dry hands during these summer months. The smell of this cream is absolutely gorgeous. I also managed to finish the Maybelline Colour Tattoo. It was in the shade Pink Gold. That's completely finished. I use that every single day. I knew I could finish that this month because there was only a small amount left. My third empty is this NARS concealer. It just kept going and going and going. I know you can't tell, I cannot get any more out of this tube. Nothing's coming out on the doe foot applicator. I've been really scraping it around the sides. The last empty is an easy one, the Maybelline Matte Maker Powder. If you remember, there was only a tiny bit of powder left. I just wanted to use up the bits that were around the edges, and that's done now. One of my items actually got ruined and I'm going to show you this. I was quite disappointed because we're doing really well with this product. So my Naked Flush palette halfway through the month, as you can see, I'd used a lot of the bronzer, I'd made a lot of progress on the highlighter, but my fizzy drink exploded in my bag and all over this and it's turned it into a sort of really horrible texture. I don't know if you can see. I tried scraping it to see if it was just the top layer. It's all the way through it, it's like clay. I think it's usable now, actually it's dried out, but I don't really want to use it because it has a bit of a strange smell, and if you can see it's like gone really weird and discoloured. So I actually, because I only did it halfway through the month, I decided to replace it with another product there and then, so I had something else to be using. I replaced it with this Rimmel blush in the shade Santa Rose. I really like this blush and I want to get more use out of it, so there you go. That's the progress so far. It's just started wearing off the sort of flag logo that it has in the centre there. So I'm going to keep going with that and keep that in the project pan. This one I cannot believe I didn't finish. The Freedom Prime and Water. So it was there originally. If you can see that line there, that's where it was after 1 month. So you'd think I would finish the rest easily. But I still have a little bit left. I wasn't able to finish it, but that will for sure be gone next month because that is such a tiny amount. The Victoria's Secret Body Mist, I actually thought I would finish that this month as well, but as you can see, I did use quite a big chunk, but there's still a bit left, but again, that should easily be finished within next month. I really want to show you my own Modern Renaissance palette because I'm so proud of the progress I'm making on this because this is one of my most challenging items and I feel like I'm doing really well on it. So I'm going to insert a picture here of what it looked like last month. This is it today. So as you can see, I've completely finished off Tempera. I've finished off Vermeer. I've hit pan in several new shades. Now I've got pan in Golden Ochre, Buon Fresco, Love Letter, Cypress Umber, Red Ochre, Warm Taupe, Primavera and Raw Sienna. And as you can see, Golden Ochre and Raw Sienna have really big pans. And then some of those are only baby pans, but they're really getting there. So I have hit pan on nearly all the shades now. So for next month, my goals are I want to hit pan on the 3 remaining shades with no pan, and then I'd like to finish up at least one more shadow, which I think will probably be Primavera. That's the closest to finishing. So they're my goals and hopefully I can reach those. My Bobbi Brown liner, I've made some progress on, but this is a really slow product because you only use a little bit of eyeliner when you're putting it on when it's this pigmented, even if you're doing a dramatic look. And most of the time when I wear this, I'm going to work, so I'm not going to have like a huge thick liner look. But I was last month focusing going down the middle, but that started being quite difficult, so I started focusing on the side instead, and I've kind of got quite far down the side, as you can see. So I did use quite a lot, but because a little goes a long way, there's still a lot left. So I'm just going to keep working on that. I'm really enjoying using this product. And it is a product that I've forgotten about before my project pan, so I'm glad that I'm getting it out and getting more use out of it again. Makeup Forever concealer palette I failed at. I've used it like once or twice, so it doesn't really look any different from last month, but I thought I'd just show it you. This pink pencil, Crime, has definitely gone down a little bit since last month. It was definitely about that much longer. I misplaced my sheet with the markings on, but I will mark it next month. I've definitely made some progress on that. I'm wearing it now with a lip gloss on top. I'm really liking it, it's quite a bright summery colour. This Collection 2000 Gold Cream Eyeshadow, I had a little bit of pan on it and I extended that and made it to the side. I think I could finish this month. It's not my most favourite product. I'd like to get this out of my collection. It looks kind of pretty when it's on. It just creases a lot when on, so you have to sort of set it with a gold eyeshadow, and even then it can crease a little bit as well. So this is now a Makeup Forever Aqua liner. As you can see, that's going down. I didn't use this as much this month. Aurora Highlighter by Illamasqua. I use this quite a lot, but again, because a little goes a long way, that pan's only extended a really little bit. Oh, I missed an empty right at the beginning. There was another empty. The little Sephora powder sample, I finished that. I actually cut that open to get the last bits out. I love this powder. It did exactly what it said. It said smoothing translucent setting powder. It smoothed so much. So if you do have access to a Sephora, I would recommend this powder, definitely. The Pixie Brow Gel, as you can see, it went down a little bit. I don't think I'll get that finished next month, but I'll try and keep making progress on it. I didn't use it as much as I could have this month, so maybe I could finish it next month if I'm really dedicated to it. This I've been using a few times a week. There's again no way of marking the progress, but there still seems like there's a lot in there. So I had 5 empty products this week, and I'm going to add 5 new products into my project pan. My total count of empties is on now 8 out of my use up 18 in 2018. So I have 6 months to use 10 products, so that's just over a product a month. At the rate I've been going, I think I can do that. So I'm going to pop in another Maybelline colour tattoo because I have a few of these, and this one is in the colour Endless Purple. It's nearly full, as you can see, so that'll be another one to challenge, and as it's a cream product, I would love to get that on my collection before it goes bad. I'm not inserting a whole of the palette, since I used the beige shade in my Modern Renaissance palette, I just want to use up this shade in this palette. As you can see, I've already had a good go at panning that palette in a previous year. I'm going to add the Stila lip gloss in Rose Quartz, which is again nearly full. I've got another sample that I wanted to add, which is this MAC 3D Lash Mascara. Again, just because it's a sample hanging around that I've not used and I would like to use it. And lastly, another Collection 2000 pigment. Again, this is quite old, but I think it'll be fine because it's a powder and the texture and smell seems absolutely fine. This is actually a really nice product. It just doesn't get enough love and it is so pretty, so I would really like to use that. Especially since I've been looking at some other pigments recently, such as the MAC ones and the new Makeup Revolution ones. And I actually have a few pigments already, so I want to see if I'm actually going to regularly use them before actually buying any more. So there's my project pan update. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and thumbs up if you liked this video. Until next time, mwah!